हेलो गाइस, आपका मेरा इस चैनल वोकेबलरी विद हिंदी मीनिंग में स्वागत है। मैंने एक कैमली पर कन्वर्सेशन किया है, वो भी इंग्लिश में। आप उसे देखिए और खूब एंजॉय करिए। मिलते हैं वीडियो के एंड में।
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, guy. Okay, how do I pronounce how name?
Yeah, it's Saurabh. Saurabh.
Sorum.
Yeah, Saurabh.
Okay, I can try that, no problem. Well, hello, Sorum. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here.
All right. Well, my name is James. I am from California, but I moved to Thailand. Go.
Okay. So you are in Thailand.
Yes, absolutely. I am in Thailand. In fact, my Thai wife just prepared my lunch, Thai food. So,
Oh, that's amazing.
yes, I most definitely am in Thailand right now.
That's
Okay.
great. Yeah.
And where are you from?
I am from India, currently living in Delhi.
There we go, Delhi. Okay. I um
Yeah.
I always forget. I was in India and I think we were in Delhi. We were
Okay.
traveling. It was either Delhi or New Delhi, one or the other.
Yeah, it's
We
both same, kind of same. New
yeah.
Delhi or Delhi. Yeah.
What did we? Oh, I remember. We started at Chennai, went up to Calcutta, and then over to Varanasi and Delhi and back to Delhi,
Okay.
Mumbai.
Varanasi. Yeah, Varanasi is basically very near to my hometown, around
Oh,
60, 70 kilometer.
that is close by. Yes.
Yeah, it's very close to my place.
Okay. So in Delhi right now, what time is it?
The time is 11:32.
11, oh, 1.5 hour difference. Okay. And we are
Yeah,
still
yeah,
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I
yeah,
asked
yeah.
because I can see the fan on behind you, and that tells me it's very hot where you are right now.
Yeah. It's quite hot. Like it's the month of May and June. So
Yeah.
basically, it's summers down here, and in Delhi, it's like quite hot these days. The temperature soars around 40, 45 or something like this.
That is definitely that's what it is right now between 40 and 45.
Yeah,
I
now
don't
no currently there was some cyclone and all. So because of that,
oh,
so temperature is normal as of now.
that's good to hear. For
Yeah.
us, this is the end of the hot season and we have had temperatures of about 42 degrees recently.
Okay.
And I don't know if our weather is related to your weather, but we did have some monsoon rains too. And
Okay.
during
Yeah,
those days it was cool.
it is related to it because there was some cyclone in, I think, east side of India. So it's basically the cyclone was into the sea. So
Mhm.
I believe that might be the reason.
Might be. We don't live on
Yeah.
the coast. We are inland in the Northeast, but we're
But the actually I am also not living on the coast, but the effect has like if it's on the east side or west side of India, then some effect because the cyclone was like the cyclone name was Tokate. So that has got like I believe it has like greater impact. That might be the reason.
Mhm. What I started to show you but could not show you. I have a cat in this room. In the
Cat.
hot weather, cat, yes. My
Okay.
cats have discovered air conditioning, so now my room is very popular with them. In the hot,
Okay.
they much prefer sleeping in here than they do outside.
Okay.
Yes. Well, we
So
have 4 cats.
four cats.
Yeah, 1 year ago, the neighbor's cat was pregnant. She
Okay.
had her babies and she brought them to our bedroom. So we
Okay.
went. I went to sleep one night with no cats. The next morning, I had 5 newborn kittens in my bedroom,
Okay.
4 survivors. Well, what do you do in Delhi? Are you a student or do you have another job?
Yeah. So basically, I have a job here, and basically, I am a software engineer by profession.
Aha!
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm going to guess in my profile you saw that I run Linux.
Yeah. No, I actually this is my trial class, so I didn't have the option to choose my
Oh,
teacher,
okay.
so it got automatically connected to you.
Got it. Okay,
So,
well,
but I would love to know like what is it all about? You are in Linux and all.
it's not IT. I was a teacher teaching English as a foreign language. I'm retired. I
Okay.
have Linux because I don't like Windows. Specifically, I don't
Oh,
like walking into a classroom of students, turning on my computer and getting a blue screen. I got tired of that, really tired. So
okay,
after that, I removed Windows from all my computers. Um,
okay,
what I'm running right now is Linux Mint, and as a backup, I have Ubuntu. On my
okay.
Fedora is on my external hard drive, so if the internal one crashes, I'm still good to go. Yeah, so that's why I'm on Linux. I got tired of blue screens on Windows, and it's like
Okay.
everything
Okay.
else in the world is Linux. Android, Apple iOS, Apple OS 10, it's all Linux, except
Yes.
Windows. So,
Yes. Currently, I'm using Macintosh, so yeah. So I believe that is. I would love to know like how you met your wife because she is from Thailand and you are from California. So how you guys met?
okay, well, a mutual acquaintance. This
Okay, it's
picture
in
is
California.
20 years ago.
Okay, okay. Wow, that's so beautiful. So you
What
guys
happened?
met in California?
No, we did not. We had a mutual acquaintance, a mutual friend.
Oh,
What
okay,
happened was I was in Bangkok in 1997,
okay,
okay, and somebody took a picture of me with the receptionist at the apartment building.
okay,
I then went to Korea. The
okay,
receptionist got a roommate. The roommate saw my photograph. She wanted to meet. So the
okay,
receptionist took a picture of her roommate. She
okay,
mailed the picture to me in Korea in August of 1998. That
okay,
is when I first learned of my wife. We met face to face in Bangkok in January of 2001, and we got married in February of 2005 in Bangkok.
okay.
And then I took her to visit Korea in 2006.
That's great.
So that is how we met, that common mutual friend, mutual acquaintance.
So
Yeah,
you are originally from California, or you are
correct.
originally okay, okay,
California, yes. I moved to Thailand in 1994. 2 years ago, I took my wife to see California.
okay,
And that was my first visit in 15 years, and it probably was my last.
okay.
It's nice, but
Why?
very expensive. Why?
Oh, means I just wanted to say like why it's last because that's your hometown, na, eventually.
Oh, well, I did not visit my hometown last time. We visited San Francisco and Los Angeles, my sister.
Oh,
Um, it's funny though, you mentioned hometown. Right now in Thailand, my wife and I live in her hometown. It's a very
okay,
small village in the countryside. So we have no
okay.
traffic, no pollution. I don't know anybody with COVID-19. And
Oh,
it's
here like
very,
cases
very,
are flooded.
yeah.
Here we have got so many cases like here in India, like it's flooded like Just now the situation is normal. And even in my society, there was around 800 cases. Like in every house, someone was like COVID positive.
Sorry
So
to hear that.
the situation was really worse. Yeah.
Where we are, there's nothing here. I mean, we have two 7-Eleven convenience stores, a post office, a small hospital, but there's no reason to come here. So nobody does. So
Okay.
nobody brings the virus here. And
Okay.
people are careful, yes. Um, we wear the mask now. It
Okay.
used to be I would go out no mask when I went into a store, but now the mask goes on right now, immediately. Um,
Okay.
but we seem to be
Okay.
safe, and it's it's nice. We have a small house. I had to 5 years to have a cat because when I
Okay.
was working, I moved all the time. But now we own the house. We're not moving any. So finally, I have those cats, and I'm quite happy here. It worked out very well.
So that's great. So
My
I'm also living in like I'm from I come from a very small city known as Gorakhpur. I don't know whether you have heard or not. It's near Varanasi, around
okay,
70 or 80 kilometer. So I'm also come from a very small village, and then I came here in Delhi. Then I did my here I did my graduation here in engineering, and thereafter in my final year of engineering, I we picked, like, we were three friends, so we decided to do something of our own. So at in college only we were building like several interesting products that people were really interested in. So in college, what we built a website portal in which you can book nearest saloon, spa, and all those stuff,
hmm,
and you can get review of it, and you can book the nearest whatever it is, and then you can go and take the services. So we were in college that time, so it really went well. It got viral in our college. So thereafter, we got the motivation that we have to do something of our own. So we started our own startup after college. We left everything, and yeah, similarly, our next venture was related to Bullcrap. It's basically an app on Play Store that helps you provide all the answer of your question. Now, the interesting thing is that like, if you see on the internet, like, majorly the content is present in English. Like, it is not present in our native language. Like in Indian, there are several native language of India. Like
yes,
like there are a lot of language. If you just go from north to south, you will feel like you have come to a very different country. If you go from east to west, it feels like you are in some other place. So basically, there is a lot of language variety here, language diversity here. So it's really difficult for everyone to get the content of their own. And very few people in India know English, like around 10% of them know English. So there was like a problem in India. Like here, people are trying, when they came to the word of internet. Uh, there was a problem when they were trying to search something on internet. They were not getting the solution. So eventually, there has to be something of their own content. So we have built an app where basically any question that you can ask, you will get the answer of it in the form of audio. So it's basically have you heard of Quora?
Coda. Oh,
Yeah,
Q
yeah.
U O R A. Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
right. So it's basically an audio query, where the question and you will get answer in the form of audio. So yeah,
Wow.
basically, yeah. So basically, that is what we were working, and yeah,
Okay. I think you need
yeah,
to say what we were working on.
what we're working on. Yeah,
I got a phrase,
working
and
on,
then you're good.
working on.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like time is getting over. So I just wanted you to like give me some tips, because even now also I make a lot of mistakes on my
No,
grammar part.
you don't make a lot of mistakes. You said working instead of working on. That's the only mistake I remember. That's a pretty small one. Um,
Okay.
vocabulary and grammar and pronunciation are pretty good. Sometimes, not times, I had to struggle a little bit to understand you. So
Okay.
that might be your regional accent. But I
Okay.
can't really address that because I only had like 10 or 15 minutes to listen to you. So my
Okay.
advice would be speak clearly, and your English is quite good. You're not making it is quite good. Um,
Okay.
we're running out of time.
हेलो गाइस, अगर आपको वीडियो ये पसंद आया हो तो प्लीज़ इसे सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलिएगा और प्लीज़ इसे लाइक और कमेंट करना ना भूलिएगा। थैंक यू। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में।